Good morning and welcome to the Franchise Minute. I am Anna Wilds, the franchise economist. Today we have special guest Trisha Bertelson with the Lash Lounge. Welcome, Trisha.
Thank you, Anna. So happy to be here.
We're so delighted to have you join us. Thank you, thank you. So the topic for today is the beauty industry. And Trisha, before we delve into that, tell the audience a little bit about you and how you came to work at the Lash Lounge.
Absolutely. I came into franchise development 2 years ago. Prior to that, I spent 15 plus years in the staffing industry, really helping people find their next role or sourcing job requisitions for my team of recruiters. In my professional career, it's been important for me to help people. And so now, partnering with you as a franchise advisor, I'm a part of guiding people in their journey to business ownership. How I came to Lash Lounge was through the Repham Group, which is the company that I work for. We are a growth partner with the Lash Lounge, helping accelerate their growth across the country.
Well, that's interesting, Tricia. I didn't know that you came from the staffing industry. What a great fit, though, for what you do now. All right, so help the audience understand, what is the Lash Lounge? What does it do and how does it do it?
Well, the Lash Lounge, Anna, is a luxury salon that specializes in eyelash extensions. Our core services are the eyelash extensions and eyelash refills. We know that 20% of your natural lashes fall out every 2 weeks. So you're going to want to come in and get your eyelashes refilled. On top of that, we offer some ancillary services: lash lifts, lash and brow tinting, eyebrow lamination, and threading.
Now, I didn't know y'all did all of that. I certainly could use a little eye lift.
Yes.
Well, and so people who are new to what eyelash extensions are, it's been around for 20 years. Isn't that right, Tricia?
It's been around for more than 20 years.
Mhm.
Our brand, La Lash Lounge, was established in 2006 in Dallas, Texas. So we're established. An interesting part of that is the lash consumer. About 10% of US consumers know what lash extensions are. So think how little a number that is. We are continually growing year over year. We had our biggest year yet last year.
That doesn't surprise me at all. I'm going to share a very quick story. So, one of the, well, I'll tell you what, before we jump into this, I'm going to invite the audience to drop questions into comments and take advantage of this expert that we have here, Trisha, and send in your questions about the eyelash business, anything you'd like to know. Okay? All right, so I was going to share, I had presented a lash concept to a franchise candidate I was working with. And the assumption was it was just for teenage girls. Those are the only people who use eyelash extensions. They were very well aware of it. It was the rage. And so I shared a story where a friend of mine, she's retired, so she's, over 65. She was playing bridge. And at the bridge table, Trisha, one of the ladies said, "Well, has anyone noticed my eyelashes?" Because she had gotten eyelash extensions and she wanted to know if anybody had noticed. Well, it turned out all four of these older women had had eyelash extensions. Isn't that interesting?
I absolutely love hearing that story because lashes are growing not just amongst younger individuals, but at the Lash Lounge, we see our guests and members go up to the age 85. They're coming in. It's when you have your lashes done, you can choose what size fits your face, what level curl you have. So it's really customized to enhance the natural beauty that you already have. And it's not jumping out. It's very, you can have that natural look, which is, I'm guessing your friends all have that natural look. It's, you really have to look for it and acknowledge it. I love hearing that.
Yes, yes. And as people age, their hair thins. That includes eyebrows and lashes, and so it certainly makes sense. And the older you get, the less makeup you want to wear. You want that more natural look. So anyway, it kind of was eye opening, haha, eye opening to hear that there was a market with middle aged and older ladies. All right, so Trisha, I've been in the franchise industry for over 20 years. And one thing that is a certainty is that whenever I work with someone, they are going to have preconceived notions about franchises. For example, like all franchises are fast food, right? And so we set the record straight. So I'm sure that with a beauty concept, and in particular an eyelash extension concept, you have to deal with preconceived notions or myths. What are a couple of common ones that you have to deal with and share them with our audience?
Yeah, so a very common one is that you should come from the beauty industry yourself,
Mm-hmm.
which
Right.
is no, not at all. Our
Mm-hmm.
franchisees come from all kinds of backgrounds. We have franchisees who come from manufacturing, IT, finance, engineering, fitness, teaching. And I believe that might be someone watching this podcast right now or someone that you're even advising, Anna.
Mm-hmm.
Really, if you believe in our model, if you can be a brand champion, we can teach you, right? If you have that positive attitude, if you're always believing there's room to grow and learn, you're our ideal partner. You would be an ideal fit for the Lash Lounge.
We have got a question in, Tricia. Marissa asked, is this a recurring revenue model and do you sell memberships?
Oh, I love that question. And it's a huge point to kind of our ideal partner and where they come from. So I'm going to back up a minute and share a story with you.
Okay, please do.
50% of our franchisees are male, 50% are women.
Now
And
that's surprising to me.
absolutely, right? That's huge. And so we had a male franchisee who asked their advisor, why are you showing me lashes? I'm really not interested. But then they saw the numbers. And Marissa, what they learned when they saw the numbers is we have a membership based model that brings in a steady recurring revenue. That financial model, plus the beauty empowerment piece of helping women effortlessly face the world with confidence, sold that candidate on this brand. And they are a top performer in our franchise family.
Now, I shouldn't say that it surprised me that, 95% of all of my franchise candidates are male. And that's just been kind of consistent just with who I work with. And what we focus on and what I get them to focus on, Tricia, is it's all about the business model. If the unit economics are strong, of course, I'm not going to recommend anything that doesn't have good, strong unit economics. But most importantly, they have to have the skill set and bring to the table what it takes to be a successful business owner, period, regardless of what the business is. And so I have absolutely no problem whatsoever presenting beauty concepts to, middle-aged men who don't even know what an eyelash extension is. And then once they learn, wow, it's like the story you just shared with that top performing franchisee. You can't argue with the numbers, the business model. And all right, let me slip in a preconceived notion that I get all the time, Tricia, is once I did present a beauty concept to a male, John was his name, and in that case, I think it was a nail salon, and he said, "Hey, if I have to paint nails, I'll do it." And so people think they have to do the extensions, paint nails, take wax off hairy legs, that sort of thing as the owner. Please address that with what the role of the owner is for a Lash Lounge franchise.
Yeah, that can be a big concern. You would not want me doing any of those services to you either. But you, as a franchisee, would not have to. So there's a few ways to be involved in our model. You could be an owner operator, mainly where you would be the salon manager, right? Helping with the front desk, overseeing your stylist. But you will have stylists who are the employees who are presenting and giving that service to your consumer, your guests, and your members. So you would not be the one putting lashes on. We have a proprietary program to teach your stylist how to put lashes on.
Okay.
Not be you.
Yeah. So they're trained specialists who do this. And of course, we've all heard of beauty school. I mean, there are people who go into the beauty industry for their career. And this is yet another option within the beauty industry. Now, we have another question. So, how do men or any of your owners maintain consistency in the service delivery? If the owner is working on the business and not in the business, and that's not their area of expertise or even skill set, how do they have consistency and keep the members coming back, happy members coming back and back?
Absolutely. That's a great question. So, with our proprietary program of training the artist, every artist is trained the same. And they do have the opportunity for growth so they can become a master or senior stylist, but you're getting the same service from any person in our salon. So, it's through virtual training, it's through on site training. We have corporate trainers, we have franchise business managers who work with you as a franchisee, work with your team to make sure that everyone is trained the same, so that if you went to a shop in North Carolina or you come to a salon in Florida, you're getting that same experience.
Because of the training. Everybody
Yes.
gets trained the same. And also because of if I, not trying to plug you, but one of the things I know that's so strong about the lash are your support systems. You've already mentioned your technology. You want to share a little bit more about that, the technology?
Yeah, so the technology that we have in place sets us apart in that it is there to help you be successful. We have a proprietary lead management system that's really the key to getting people in your doors. We
Wow.
know the demand is there. With that software, we can capture the lead, we can get that customer in to try lashes for the first time, and then we're converting them into a member. 45% of our first time guest who comes in to try lashes is leaving as a member. So it's huge.
45%.
Yes.
That's astounding. That's really amazing. Trisha, what would you say is a big differentiator that the Lash Lounge has compared to similar concepts or just other beauty franchises? What kind of sets you apart? I mean, you've got the membership model, you've got this unique training, you've got that amazing technology for lead gen and capturing folks. Maybe I just summarized it all for you.
No, there's a couple to add. We have a great level of care for not only our guests and our members, but their natural lashes. So that is something that if you sat in our lobby and asked 5 people as they left, why do you come here? It's because they're learning how to maintain the service that they received. You should brush your lashes out every day. It's okay to get them wet. These are things that a lot of people don't know that go to competitors of ours, and we are all about educating them and also preserving their natural lash. Another big standout point is our leadership team, and I really want to give credit to them. Our CEO and president is Meg Roberts, and she has a team of 26 individuals who are ready to support these franchisees every step of the way.
Yeah, Meg's really wonderful and has been in franchising decades. She brings a lot to the table with the Lash Lounge for sure. Well, Trisha, we are out of time. And I want to thank you so much for being here. This is Trisha Bertelson with the Lash Lounge. Trisha, if anyone wants to learn more about the Lash Lounge or really any Repham brand, what do you recommend that they do?
Well, Anna, without a doubt, I would say contact you, right? You have 20 years of franchise experience as advising, and I know that you're going to educate your candidates on the franchises, help them find the right fit. If they are a fit for the Lash Lounge, please send them my way.
Oh, I certainly will, Trisha, and thank you so much for that. And audience, thank you for being here. Come back next week. I bet this was eye-opening. I learned a lot. I just love those punny things. This has been really very interesting. I've learned a lot about the beauty industry and in particular about the Lash Lounge. Trisha, thank you again for being here. And audience, I know you've learned a lot. Come back next week where we're going to focus on a preschool academy. So people who are interested in child-related franchises or education-related franchises, do come back. I'm Anna Wilds, the franchise economist. See you next Wednesday at 11:30.